Oh, don't barge in on this area. Get it? It's like a sand barge. Never mind. It's a sand and rock barge. They go down to this quarry, the river quarry, and they load that thing up with rocks and sand. For other places, I guess, that don't have a river. So, good morning from 62 to Freedom. And it's a wonderful morning. Yes, it is. I take my wife to work and my daughter to school and get some paint for George. Maybe we could seal some up before it rains. Some of that down there, like I talked about yesterday. Yeah, that fence is looking better. Look at that. It's gonna be lily white like that. CR, and like the house. Gotta make it match. Okay, so I just saw some little fish jumping out there. You know, when they jump out of the water running like that, like 3 of them jumped out of the water really going fast and heading for shallow water. It's because a bigger fish is chasing it. So there's some bigger fish out there running from somebody. I don't think they were playing. It looked like full out panic mode, the little fish did. You know, it was about as long as your finger and about 2 fingers wide. So I'm just got nothing better to do. I'm just gonna wander around here. I got some paint for George, some primer, flat, you know, to seal the fence up. And then, same as the house, we'll put flat, and I don't know why I was thinking epoxy. I think I said something about epoxy primer earlier, but it's just latex flat and then semi-gloss like the house got. So it's supposed to rain some. I don't know. They're kind of backing off on the rain deal. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Put my flip-flops up here in the hot sand, so I got a boogie once I get up here. Boy, yeah, quite a change of temperature. Ouch. What is this blue thing? I don't know. I think it's just like a float or a net float. Yeah, gonna wipe this down with some WD-40 maybe. Anyway, George is trying to beat the rain. The walls are looking pretty good. So I'm gonna hold off watering the plants. I held off yesterday because I thought it was already going to be raining today. So they're thirsty. I don't want them to die. They look like they're doing pretty good. Except for the ones that are already dead. Like that one, I think that one's dead. but this one is doing very well. Yeah, it got a little shade from this banana. And this one been looking dirty and scraggly the whole time, but it doesn't die. This is the mango tree with the twisted trunk. Ay, that's gonna be so cool. With the single trunk coming up between the circle. Wow, I hope nothing happens to this tree. And that it stays that shape right there. The kids are gonna wanna climb that, but I'm gonna keep the kids off of there until it gets super strong. And these trees are doing good, except for this one this rambutan has looked like it's gonna die the whole time. It has never looked good. So George was ready with the, he got it sealed up in time, but Mother Nature wasn't ready. It didn't rain. They said rain at 1 o'clock. It's like almost 1:30 now, no rain. And it says now no more rain for the next at least 60 minutes. But I looked at the radar and the clouds don't look like they're gonna get anywhere near here. So, I don't know. Sometimes they just miss the forecast. I guess it's hard to do, in the mountains, and the sea is right here, and the islands, from island to island. They can't figure it out. It's one way or another. But we got some of it sealed up, so don't really have to worry about it until he's ready to paint it. So he could just that's an area where he can not look at it. He don't have it pay any attention to that anymore right now. So that's why he's focusing on, see how these, here, I'll show you. He can focus on places like this that are uneven. See how that is down there? So he could chip that out or fill it in if it's low, or chip it out if it's high. And he could get it smooth. So he's focusing on the rough stuff right now. And see, this wall right here is nothing rough about it. So it's already been finished and painted. It's looking pretty good. The ants don't like it. I see them running around down there. Where's my hole? What happened to my hole? Gonna make me a good fire pit. The work continues on the fence. It's shaping up. It's ugly. It's not as ugly as this right here. Like that's the ugliest. That's the ugliest you could possibly make it right there. You couldn't, if you tried, you couldn't make it any uglier. And look at these beams. The beam is totally unacceptable. Look, the metal is showing in this beam. It's supposed to be a retaining wall too. And the steel is showing. I guess they wanted it to show, so then we use steel. Whatever. That is some sloppy work right there. Super sloppy. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about that. Said enough, but you see this beam. There's nothing been touched up about this beam. This is how we made these beams. You see, I mean, there's some little work to do, like look. But, you see any steel hanging out of it? Except for these little, these are not, that's tie wire right there. That's not the steel that, is the rebar. That's part of the structure. This is not part of the equation. This, except for holding it together. But I didn't take some of these off because no rain is going to hit them in. I kind of like them as hooks. We hang stuff on them, see. But I mean, these beams are just like they were when we made them. You know, they're not perfect, probably. You know, concrete people say, oh, look at that seam right there or something, but there's nothing like you would think it would be, like some kind of crazy thing like that. But Gary was adamant about that. He used to go around and inspect that all the time to see if it was correct or not, because he knows it's important. So that's it from 62 right now. We'll come back and take a look at what George did later. In the meantime, I'm gonna put me up some smoke alarms. Oh. Hey, hello. Nice shirt. I like that shirt.
Mana?
Dong, baliran!
Mana?
Hey. Yeah, my pocket. Thanks to all my new subscribers for clicking that subscribe button. I really appreciate that. You know, I've seen it rise up. You know, I got more subscribers than normal, you know, per like 45 days or something like that. You know, I'm catching a little bit more, so hopefully that you'll hang with me and we will see this thing through. What the goal is really, you know, it's a house build video right now until I finish building and fixing this fence and another structure that I got planned. So we'll talk about that later. It's something, well, I'll just tell you, you know, later we will make steps just coming off the street straight down onto the dirt, you know, at a gate. Because my wife, you know, when we have like a party, she don't want every single body traipsing through the house. She don't want it. She just wants, you know, like the teenagers and everything to go down to the yard. There's a bathroom down there. Go swimming and get in the bathroom and go in the bathtub and eat. That's basically what it boils down to. So that's a big undertaking. You know, we'll probably have to get at least 4 people for that. But you know, I'm gonna have to save up some money for that. That's gonna be later, much later. I want to get this fence finished, and I guess I'm gonna, I don't know. I hate to spend my money on that ugly fence. It's probably gonna fall down. This are the walls that we had made there in the mad dash at the end. But they look pretty good. Oh yeah, it's blowing. That's a good one. Let's take that up there because I like it. I like a lot of them. The ones that are different. They don't gotta be big. Huh. I'm gonna have to get my digger, see what I can do with that one boulder down there. Well, it's actually coral. Hi. All right, I'm gonna go try to find my digger and dig that up. I'll be back with you. Oh, it really looked good. That looks really good. Woo! Oh, the hot tip.